Hello everybody, my name is Kyle and today we'll be doing an Injustice 2 Everything You Need to Know trailer breakdown. This is probably going to be the final trailer for Injustice 2 before the launch of the game, which is coming out very soon on May 16th, so I'm super excited about that. And I wanted to do a breakdown of this because I find that the trailer really summarizes everything that you need to know, hence the name of it. And let's just get straight into it. Alrighty, so going to press start now, and we see the rated T for teen logo right here. Nobody really cares about that though. But so it starts off here with statue getting destroyed, and we've already seen this, Supergirl's home getting destroyed, and we see the Brainiac robots like destroying it all. Then we see Batman and Robin, Wonder Woman coming in here fighting Batman. And he looks to be in like some different type of armor, but it has some green in it, so I'm guessing it has like kryptonite abilities with it so that he's able to fight Superman. But it looks really cool. I like how the cowl looks, the chest piece looks pretty cool, and if he can go hand to hand with Wonder Woman, then it's definitely made him very powerful. And I'm not really sure where they are in that scene. I can't really tell. Some tech place, I'm not really sure. Let me know if you have any thoughts in the comments below. Then we see Green Arrow there, and he is let me see this, hang on a second. So he goes shoot Catwoman, and Catwoman just dodges that arrow like a beast, and Green Arrow never really misses, so that's pretty amazing how she was able to dodge that. And this seems to be in like where Grodd lives, so this is probably when Green Arrow and Black Canary and Harley are like all going in to, like, I'm guessing maybe rescue Catwoman, like take her out of there, because she's apparently like the sleeper agent that Batman put in there. But I'm wondering why they're fighting. I'm not really sure. Maybe they're just trying to make it look real, like, oh yeah, she's totally a part of like Grodd's group, but then they'll just end up like fighting Grodd or whatever. I'm not really sure how that'll go, but that's just one of my theories. And then moving on, we see Robin right here, and he is holding a guy in his grasp, and he has a knife on his throat, and yeah, he's gonna murder this guy. Not sure really when this takes place, but he just kind of slices his throat right there. I'm not really sure who that character is. I couldn't really tell. It just looks like some inmate or something. But damn, Robin, that's pretty savage right there. And then we see Reverse Flash right there, punching Flash in the face, which is great. Gotta see that again. There he is, just punching him. And this looks to be like maybe where it was Reverse Flash, Captain Cold, and Deadshot teaming up, it seemed like. So maybe he's just taking the Flash down a little bit there. And we also see right here Catwoman and Cyborg, and I'm assuming this is one of Brainiac's beams attacking Cyborg, which is pretty interesting. Not really sure what time that takes place in the game, but I think that's pretty cool. And then we see Superman fighting Supergirl right there, and Batman right here has a knife that is seems to be very important for some part in the story, because look, so it looks kind of green, and he goes to fight Superman here and goes to cut him up with that knife. So maybe it's some sort of kryptonite knife, that's what I'm gathering. And you can see Superman's here with Aquaman and Black Adam, which is pretty interesting. You can kind of make out Wonder Woman in the back there. So he's brought his team here, and when we go, and this is very interesting, hang on, let me see if I can get it right on. So you see here when they go to hit each other, Supergirl standing in the background there, and we see Brainiac lying on the floor. So it seems like, this is my theory, maybe they've taken out Brainiac now, and then they just go back to fighting. Like Superman's like, well, now that I've helped save Earth, now I can still rule it, so I'm just going to start fighting you right here. And Batman has this knife that's gonna help him out here, because why not? Batman has so many gadgets, and why not just use a simple kryptonite knife? I mean, I don't see any issue with that. Then we see here Story live the experience, and then we see Bruce right here, and this is Lucius's hand. We've seen a different shot of that in a previous Shattered Alliances trailer, and then we see them looking at the Justice League table right there. Let me see if I can get that. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I'm guessing this is where they're like, well, we better team up here. And this is interesting. We get to see Batman here using that suit that he was fighting Wonder Woman with. And yeah, it looks like it probably has some kryptonite in it so that he's able to fight Superman here. I can't really tell where they're at. It looks like maybe that's the Red Sun prison here. I can't really tell. There's a lot of red around. Maybe this is in the Batmobile actually, or Batmobile. And maybe it's in the Batcave, because I think that's the Batmobile in the background. Yeah, there it is. So maybe Superman's come in here to try to get something, and now Bruce is like, nah, get out of my Batcave. So that's pretty interesting. Then we've seen this shot before where Brainiac's coming out of like his sarcophagus. And then come on Brainiac, open up those eyes, buddy. There we go. And we see him looking over Earth right there, and he's like, yeah, I want that planet. So he brings out his tentacles, starts wrecking Batman and Black Canary. Then we see Harley Quinn right here, just since she doesn't have her baseball bat, why not just use a club right there to just smack that gorilla right there. He is getting annihilated right there, which is pretty darn cool. And an interesting thing that I've actually never noticed is that on Harley Quinn's back, she has like a bat symbol, so that's pretty cool, I guess, because she's part of Batman's team. Then we see Captain Cold right there, which looks to be from the shot where, when he is going to shoot the Flash, which is pretty interesting. Then we see this going over at City here, some of those Brainiac bots, Wonder Woman fighting, Green Lantern right here. There's Aquaman going up against, going up against Green Arrow right there, and I'm sorry, Green Arrow, Aquaman's probably way stronger, so he's probably going to beat you. No offense, Green Arrow, you're pretty cool, but you might get annihilated. Then we see Kara right here, wrapped in Brainiac's tentacles, and it looks like she shoots some of them off right there. Then we see Brainiac's ship shooting up Superman right here, trying to annihilate him, but Superman's like, nah, I can take it. But this guy definitely can't take it, because he just got vaporized by that Brainiac bot right there. And then right here, it's pretty interesting. We see all of these Brainiac bots coming in and surrounding Batman. So I'm guessing Batman might go alone to try to fight Brainiac, because Superman may be like, oh no, we can't work together. And then he might show up with his team to come and help Batman, because he's like, well, I gotta try to save Earth if I actually want to rule it. I need to have something to rule. So he probably shows up, and then after they beat Brainiac, then they start fighting. So that's pretty cool. Then we see characters, the battle begins, and we see Grodd right there, Catwoman, Captain Cold, Black Canary, all of like their finishers right here. Then we see a little clash right there between Cyborg and Harley Quinn. Firestorm uses Super on Bane. Superman right here, we've seen that from a Shattered Alliances trailer. Then we see Superman right here in Brainiac's area, and he's just shooting out some lasers at all of those Brainiac bots. I'm guessing that's when he comes in to save Batman. So let's see, can we find Batman in here? No, I can't really see him, but I'm guessing that's what happens here. And then we see Robin in like this awesome gear right here. He looks so cool, and I really like him without the hood. So I'm digging this outfit, Robin. Keep that on, buddy. And he's just like, but Wonder Woman just like beats Flash right there. She just punches him right in the face. But look, she is also holding that knife that Batman had previously. So maybe they've taken it from Batman now, and they're still on Brainiac's ship. So apparently, I'm guessing this is near the end of the game. So apparently, Flash makes it to the end. So I'm guessing he doesn't die from Captain Cold and Deadshot and Reverse Flash yet. Maybe he will at the end, who knows. Then we see Cyborg right here, pointing his cannon at someone, Black Adam, fighting Black Canary right there, pushing her into like some transition of sorts. And wow, that looks extremely painful. You should be dead. And that was pretty cool, zoom into Batman right there. Then he's just kicking Aquaman in the face. I'm guessing this is when Superman's showing up and they're going to fight. And Aquaman's there as well, so now they're fighting. Then we see Harley using this club some more to just pound on some more gorillas, or the same one. Who knows, she's pretty vicious. Then we see Green Arrow and Black Canary there, and they look to be in like Gorilla Grodd's area. So that's pretty cool. And then we see Green Lantern here shielding himself, Flash running. We see a cool clash right here with, hang on, let me get to it. With Green Arrow and Gorilla Grodd, but Green Arrow has the red shader on. So he's basically Red Arrow, which is really, really cool. I like how that looks. And Grodd looks really cool as well. Although I don't know how you can see out of that helmet, Grodd, but I guess you're telepathic, so who knows. It would have been cool if the arrows changed to red, I gotta admit. That would have been a nice touch, but still pretty cool, because he is still Green Arrow, he just has a different color. And we see Poison Ivy holding up Harley Quinn right here, and this looks to be maybe in the swamp or something, so maybe she's working with Swamp Thing or something like that, or maybe they're in the same area, but she has Poison Ivy has Harley Quinn hanging upside down. Then we see a cool shot of Scarecrow right here. He looks terrifying, I gotta admit. Then we see Gorilla Grodd with Cheetah in the back here, Catwoman and Bane, which is pretty cool. And then we see Catwoman here just swinging her whip. Bane just crushes one of Green Arrow's arrows, which is savage. Then we see Reverse Flash looking all like confident there. He's just like, yeah, we can just beat you, Flash. You stand no chance, or whoever the heck we're fighting here. Captain Cold just shoots them right there. Then we see Deadshot walking in there nice and slow. He's just like, yeah, I'm here to help, guys. Cheetah right here going over Supergirl's body, and she's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna cut your eye out there. And then we see Atrocitus here as well, and he's like on his own solo, but it's cool we see him fighting Green Lantern in the Yellow Lantern skin. And also his cat looks a little bit different right there. It has like some different gear on it, which is pretty cool. And Green Lantern looks awesome, or should I say Yellow Lantern. And we see Supergirl flying right here. We don't know what she's flying at, but that's pretty interesting. Then we see Swamp Thing here, and who did he punch there? I want to try to see. Oh, it looks like she might be flying by some red kryptonite or red sun holding cells or something, but who does he hit here? I'm trying to... Okay, he hits Green Arrow and Black Canary and Harley Quinn there. And then we see Aquaman stabbing up some of these Brainiac bots, which is interesting, and we've seen this shot as well. And then we see Brainiac starting his super there, and we see part of that right here destroying Cyborg. Then the end of it just annihilating him completely. So, and you know what, that doesn't make much sense, because a Brainiac ship is shooting Cyborg while he's in a ship. So yeah, you make a lot of sense, don't you, Brainiac? Then we see Gear here, your battles your way. Damn, Harley Quinn, you look pretty darn cool right there. There's Green Arrow and the red one. That Superman looked really, really cool. I like that armor set. Let's see if we can get another shot of that. Yeah, Superman. Yeah, I like how this gear looks, because I don't like him with like the headpiece, but this looks pretty good. Then Kara comes in here, and this is a really cool one. I like this green. It almost has like a lightning bolt on the front. It's like a minty green, which is really nice. Then we see Robin there in that cool armor. Come on, dude, that armor is so, so cool. Look at that. But then he changes back into his normal gear because he's like, nah, boy, I just want this one. Then we see some of Hal Jordan's armor pieces right here, gear. He looks really cool. I like that mask on his face. It looks awesome. And right here, we can see where the Premier skin slots are. We can see 1 and 2, like 2 of them. So we know one of them will be John Stewart Green Lantern, because that's from the Ultimate Edition of the game. But there is another, so my guess is maybe Kyle Rayner, or maybe a Sinestro skin. I think that would be really cool. So just to bring him back into the game. Then we see them clashing right here, Supergirl and Green Lantern, and I love this gear right here. That white and like yellowish orange looks amazing. And they're just clashing right there, and it looks so badass. They both look awesome. And I love how it changes like all of his like things, like his constructs. It changes the color of them, which is awesome. Super cool. Then we see Harley fighting Wonder Woman right there, which is awesome. She's in her cool like bubblegum outfit. That's what I'd call it for sure. Maybe cotton candy. Now that mask that Flash was just wearing looks kind of weird, I gotta admit. You know what it almost reminds me of? Kind of like maybe, I don't know, like a wrestling mask or something. But then here we get like a really cool one. I think that's the Elseworld one. This was actually a skin in the previous Injustice game, but now it's just a gear piece, which is pretty cool. I think that's better than having it as a skin, just repeating it. That one looks awesome too. And look at that gear, man. He just looks so cool. Then he just does a little run right there. Come on, change gear. There we go. Now that looks so cool. It kind of reminds me of the Ezra Miller Flash suit. More like, I don't know, like gear type. You know what I mean, like metal. But we see him beating up Black Adam right there. Then we see Multiverse enter the multiverse. Yes. And look at this. Atrocitus has wrongfully executed John Stewart of Earth 8771 for a crime he did not commit. Bring Atrocitus to justice. Okay, Hawkgirl will assist you via the multiversal portal, which is pretty interesting. I'm not sure if we're going to get to actually see Hawkgirl, but that's cool to put her in there, and we get a little thing about John Stewart, and I guess he's dead, so that kind of sucks. But here's all of the different planets right there, which is interesting. I think they've gone over this mode in the live streams that they've done, but still pretty cool. And that looks like awesome gear on like Superman right there. He looks so cool. And they're fighting in like Joker's area, which is like one of my favorite maps in the game, I think. Then we see Green Lantern here fighting Green Arrow. Then we see Bane going up against Wonder Woman there. Freezes her, I guess, which makes a lot of sense, you know. Then we got Joker, Darkseid, Brainiac, Black Adam, Gorilla Grodd, which is pretty nice. Blue Beetle, we haven't seen him in a while, so it's cool to see him. Those are some pretty cool. Mark 11 cowl, Batman, you're trying to copy Iron Man here. It's like, it's okay, because you're pretty cool, but, you know, don't be a copycat, man. And then we see just some more people fighting each other, showing off all of the different types of gear that you can get, which is awesome. I love all of the different gear. We see the full character list right here, which I might do a video on going over my thoughts on it. I do really like it as well. It is pretty cool. Then we see Batman right there clashing with Robin in his really cool gear, but you can see like his eyepiece is different, which is pretty cool. And Batman just annihilating him right there, which is, you know what, I'm alright with that. You take him down, buddy. Then we see guilds forging alliances. You can make like different alliances here. Yeah, that one's pretty cool. Super Friends. Who wouldn't want to join that right there? And then right here we see some of the prizes and stuff. Guild daily challenges, which is pretty cool. I like how they're making it so that you can keep playing the game for long amounts of time, so you won't get bored of like the fighting games or the fighting game. And then right here we see something cool, which is a Red Tornado assist. So I guess this kind of confirms the Red Tornado won't be in the game, but at least there's a little hint to him right here, and there's like a Tornado assist that you can use in this group battle right here, which is pretty darn cool if I might say so myself. And then they're like building up their team right here, because they're like, oh, why go it alone? Then you see the Red Tornado coming in right here. Literally a tornado, so it's just annihilating Flash right there. And Superman annihilates him too. Man, Flash is just getting annihilated. I feel bad for the poor guy. Then we see Mobile right here. I'm not really going to go into too much detail about this, because Mobile isn't too exciting, but still pretty cool. I mean, yeah, I think it mentions that you'll be able to get some gear on Mobile and transfer it over to like the actual console game. And also, if you download the mobile and link your account to your console of PS4 or Xbox One, then you'll be able to get the grid skin for Cyborg, which is pretty cool. I did a video on that as well. But yeah, some pretty cool combat right here. The graphics look alright in this. I haven't got a chance to play the game, but I think it comes out May 11th where I live. So maybe I'll do a little gameplay video on it for you guys, because it seems like it could be kind of cool. And there's Harley just fighting Scarecrow right there. We can just skip through some of this because it isn't too important. There's nothing else that's really secretly hidden in here. But we also see Flash's a different super from the console game, which is pretty cool that they gave him 2 supers. I think that's awesome. Then we see Harley walking away here doing her classic finishing right there, just blowing something up. And everybody's just finishing right here because it's coming to the end of the trailer. So it's pretty cool. See them all clashing right here, but I guess I'm going to be ending this breakdown right here, guys, as this finishes up. I hope you all enjoyed. Let me know if I missed anything, because it's totally possible I might not have seen something. But yeah, I think it's pretty cool. This Everything You Need to Know was great. It's good for any people who haven't even known about the game and they're finally getting word about it, and this will probably make them want the game because it just looks amazing. So I'm going to stop that right there, guys, and I hope you all enjoyed this breakdown video. Don't forget to leave it a like down below if you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys next time. Okay, bye.